Hi, also welcome to the last session of last day of the open session, right, on this performance testing with JMeter Course, and so it will be demo. You can say it's a day 9. So what we were discussing yesterday was like the recording stuff, how the proxy thing works, yeah, and I talked about. So we talked about proxy thing, right, and how it works. Right? Then how to change it, or how to do recording from different browser, right? How to set up in different browser. So and then about filtering of irrelevant requests and embedded resources, right? And then even I have shown you that there was a connection error coming for Flipkart or Amazon when we were doing the record. So we'll see how to fix that. Then next, right, so that was coming, right? So this will be related to certificate error, and that advanced thing was coming for Amazon and Flipkart. And so this was the error, right? Now see, this error will always come for HTTPS website. Okay, HTTP or HTTPS. So now all nowadays all applications are HTTPS. Okay, HTTPS. The adapting which I have shown earlier, right, that is not having HTTP, and hence it was getting easily recorded, right? There was no problem coming. So initially, since it is always beginning, so I used to open that and I used to show the things. But when we opened and Flipkart and Amazon, we have faced the issue, right? Because all these applications have HTTPS in them. You know, right? The URL HTTPS, correct? This is so HTTPS. The S stands for security. There are two layers of security in that, TLS and SSL layer. No need to go in that for detail of what. So, and nowadays almost every application, 99% of applications are HTTPS. Now for HTTPS application, what will be the problem? When you will be trying to record, okay. So these servers or the applications are so intelligent that they know that traffic is coming as routed. Means what? Like if we suppose this is Flipkart, or let us say it's Amazon, right? So if we normally browse, the request is directly going and response is coming directly to the browser and the server. There is nothing or no middleman in that, right? Now, so there is no middleman in that. Correct. Right now, when we are doing the recording by setting up the proxy, right? So what is happening? The same traffic. It goes first to the JMeter. Now JMeter is the middleman, right? Or you can say it's a hacker also. And then from this, the traffic goes to the application, right? The application. After getting captured, same way the response which will come will be captured, and then it will come. Now, what is happening that when this routing is happening, routing means changing of the path, changing of the route, right? So when instead of going directly, when they are going through this JMeter and coming to the server recognize that this traffic is routed, or this traffic is coming from some suspicious source, or coming through some suspicious source. Okay, and he will not entertain that. Those applications will not entertain those requests. Correct. And that is the reason you see yesterday Flipkart was not opening, Amazon was not opening, right? And you will always see this kind of problem will be coming. With the connection not private, cert error, or like this. Okay. This kind of problem will come. Right? So how to solve that? So to solve that, there is a certificate stuff in JMeter, right? That certificate we have to install in the browser, correct? And then we have to start the record. So how we do that, right? So I'll tell you how we do it. Now let us say once the certificate is installed in the browser, so certificate gives a authority, or you can say, yeah, authority, or a validity, uh, that if the request will be routed, and if it is with the routed, it is going to the server. So that certificate stuff uh, tells that server that this is routed, but it is coming from a genuine. It is routed through a genuine thing, okay, which is JMeter. Means it's a genuine. So let us let it allow. Correct? Let it allow, and then that problem will be solved. Okay. So that is the certificate. So now this problem will face every time when we'll be recording HTTPS traffic. So that is the solution for that, and we are going to talk about that. So now in this today's session, we'll be talking about both, like how to filter the irrelevant requests and embedded resources, like that I have told. Then uh, I will after that I'll talk about this certificate. So first of all, let us immediately see how this filtering is done, right? Of this JMeter, let me open that. Fine. Now, see, this is test plan. Now, if you want to do the filtering, right? So what we have to do is here, if you see green button is there, you see green button, right? Like here, the main menu item are there, JMeter, right? And below that, the icons are there. Okay, the icons are there. Actually, these icons are shortcut. So JMeter people, what they have done is whatever the important shortcut will be needed, they have kept the icons here. They have kept the icons, right? And if you want to know what each icon, so if you hover your mouse, you will get the idea. Like let us say if you hover here, this new, see new, then this is template, then this is open, then this is save, then this is cut, paste, copy. This is copy paste. This is expand. This is collapse. This is toggle. This is run. Another run. These are stop. Okay, clear all, search. Right, like the reset. So I'll be talking about that one by one. Now, if you see in file, if you go, you see new is there, open is there, right? Template is there, save is there, right? So new, template, open, save, right? So in file, the menu are there, right? You see new, template, open, save. So what JMeter people have done is they have thought that those four those four options are important. So they have put in that shortcut here. So you see this is new, this template, this is open, this is save. So it's there, right? New, open, new template, open, and save. So it's here. New template, open, save. And shortcut like that. Okay, so shortcut is kept. Like in edit, if you go, you see copy somewhere. Paste is there, right? Paste and cut copy code. Correct. Paste copy code. So this is what cut, copy, paste. This is for expand and collapse. I'll tell you this is plus is expand, this is collapse, this is toggle. So here toggle is there, enable, disable. So that is what, right? So we will see. So the first one will be new, and this green one is template. Okay, then we have open and save. So this template actually, so you can go and see here. This is the same thing, template. It will open up this pop-up, or you can click directly on this green icon, and it will open this template pop-up. Now from this template pop-up, from this drop down, you have to choose this recording template. Okay, only this one, not others. Recording template, and click on create two times, and this will be created. Now, what is the meaning of template? Okay, template means it's a general term. Template is everywhere. So pre-ready set of some design or pre-ready set of script, that is template, right? Pre-ready. So even our in PPT also we have template thing, like let us say if you go to file and if you see here, these are called templates, right? This is called a template one, online templates, right? So it means the pre-ready design, right? Pre-ready design. So same way that is JMeter, and we have so if you click there, these are some pre-ready set of element added already, and in that we have to choose what the recording, and then click on create and create, right? So when you do that, let me show you. Recording and then create and then. So when you do that, you see some pre-ready elements already comes up in added form, right? Now what we have to do is top three, we do not need that. So just select and delete it initially. Then we have thread group, okay. Recording controller. Going forward, we'll not be using recording control. We'll be using simple controller. I'll tell you why. So I'll tell you. For now, let me disable that. So see, disabling or enabling of any element is called toggling. Okay, that's what toggling is. Toggle, enable, disable. So you can select that element and then you can click on this button. So it will be like enabled or disabled. Or shortcut is Control T. Okay, Control plus T. So what I'm doing, generally will not be using recording control. Why will not be using? I'll tell you. For now, let me disable that. And instead of that, we'll be adding a simple control. So right click on thread group, go to add and logic control and simple control. Then this is view result tree, fine. Then this is HTTP text script recorder, which is in disable mode. You can enable that. Now what we have to do is view selection, or we have to do that I have explained yesterday also. First thing is this target. So till yesterday, the target was recording controller, but from today, recording controller will not be using, right? So you have to change the target. So from this drop down menu, you can use simple control, correct? Drop down menu is there, because we want all the things to be going in simple control, right? So simple. Then grouping will be always here. Fifth option is auto selected, so fine, no need to change. Here we have to change. Here what I said yesterday, prefix. Okay, so from drop down choose prefix, and here this would be unchecked, right? Uncheck it. Now after that, let us save this file. So now let me go to desktop and I'll save, like let us say first recording. See, do not give a name like this. I'm like first recording or second one. Since this is just a overview, so I'm just giving simple name. We should generally we should always give good name. So I'll tell you also. Will start using one application, right, and doing proper thing or things properly. So that time we will see. Right? For now, it's like simple. So this this is saved. Okay, this file name you can see here, saved. I've saved that on my desktop. Right now, inside this HTTP test script recorder, there is one more view result. So till yesterday we were adding this element manually, right? Remember this we added manually, but today using template, they have automatically came, right? But again, I'll tell you in the last what is the difference of using this template. This 5 element we can add manually also, right? Till yesterday we added manually. Then now today I'm saying to use the template. Then there's some difference should be there, right? So I'll tell you in the last. First, see the thing. So here
Hello?
also view result tree like yesterday, right?
Hello.
Now, hmm, hello.
Hi, sir. So can you please once show me the test script recorder? What maybe it should change?
Here. So right, it's there.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now, in this view result tree, right? So in this view result tree, what used to come here, the recording log will become. And what I said that we have to save it, otherwise this will vanish. Okay, they gets deleted and we need. So how to save it? We have, you see, by default, JMeter gives a file here, recording.xml, so that whenever you do the recording, all this recording log goes inside that and gets saved. Okay. By default, this file goes in bin directory. In JMeter, we have bin directory, so it goes there. But as a best practice, we should not use this one. We can create our own. So it's like go to browse and on desktop only, you can give some name like recording log, recording log. Extension we have to give. It should be .xml. Remember .xml. Hope you understand the extension, right? What is the meaning of extension? So .xml, right? And click on open. So this will come right and click on open. Okay. So what this is .xml file, right? See, extension means every file in this computer world has extension. Like you see .pptx, um, uh, .pptx, Word document, .docs, txt document, right? .txt, PDF files will be there. PDF files will also be there. .pdf, correct? .pdf file, right? So Excel file, Excel. So this is called extension, right? In same way, JMeter file have extension .jmx, and that recording log, right, that we have given, that has extension .xml. Okay, remember. Now we will do the recording. Okay. Hmm. Now what we'll do, we'll start a recording. So anyone we can click Google Chrome or whatever. So we can first we have to set up the browser. Using Google Chrome only I'll show you, because Google Chrome has little more traffic comes from Google Chrome, because Google Chrome proxy setting is the default system proxy. Now using same AppDynamics I'll show you, because other website will throw error, like we have seen. Start. Suppose let us do 201. and then so open the site. So this is home page. Now we should wait for some time, and then one more transition. The same, clicking here. So before that, first we have to update the name here. It will be T02, right? T02 new user, and then let us click. Right. Okay, so I'll stop now. We'll, we'll close this. We can disable the proxy as well. And yeah, now we can come and save it. So you can see first thing, little bit less traffic. Yeah. Let's see, traffic will be there. I said, right? They will come. But do you see here embedded resources anywhere, like the CSS file, the JS file? They are not there, right? They got filtered out. Okay? And, but irrelevant traffic has came, so they will come more, right? I just said it will filter out 60-70%, and it will come. So we have to manually filter. Now, so I'll show that. So this log, you see, this is the recording log. Now this has been saved in this file. Okay? Now, when you finish the recording, you have to come here and do save, right? And remove this file from here. Okay, remember, remove this file from here. Do not keep. Otherwise, if you try to run a test, see, suppose if I click here, start, this error will come. Okay. This says that this file exists, right? You see, this file exists. What do you want to do? So whenever we try to run the test, this error comes. So that's why we have to remove that. So, close it and go back and remove this thing. Do not keep that. Do not keep it. Remember, right? Once recording is done, remove from here. Once suppose when we need this recording control, again we can call. I'll show you. So let me delete this. Suppose accidentally these are deleted. I'll delete them. Suppose this got deleted, right? All got deleted. So again we can go to browse, and that XML file, recording.xml file, we can choose and click on open, and again they will be loaded. So that is the beauty, right? And again, after loading them, again you remove this file from here. Otherwise, if you go and try to run the test, it will throw again the same, right? So only when you want to call this, you want to use them, that time you can open the XML file, and after opening, when this is content is loaded, right, from that file, you remove it. Correct? What you will be doing, you will be removing that, you will not be keeping it. So that is one thing. Next thing is coming. So if you see, as I said, most of the thing, irrelevant thing are there, we will filter them. But do you see anywhere embedded resources, right? Embedded resources, nowhere it's there. They are completely filtered out. So embedded resources, mostly they will be filtered out. Irrelevant request, somewhat 50-60% it will filter out, and then mostly if they occurs, we have to delete that. So how this filter is happening, I'll show you. But let us first filter them. So this is the request of product. Two requests got captured because when we opened the website, there one error was coming, and I clicked 2 times. That's why it has happened. Not an issue. Anyone we can keep. So this is the home page and home page request. Then this is another home page, and in this you see all irrelevant things. all area. These are all not related to our website. To complete this, we not required. Then I can here also some H browser it's coming. Then this also, if you see, update Google API. Next in new register, right? So next transaction, and this is register.php, right? Next transaction. So it's fine. And this captcha.php is actually image. Okay. So this I'll show you. They have it has included that, but actually there is no response. If you see here, it's an image. So it's an embedded resource. You can go and check in here also. You see this captcha.php here. It's a JPEG image. Okay. The image is one of the embedded resources, so we do not keep it. So sometimes one few can come, right? And then this is index.html. So I think this is also image. I believe. Not showing here. Maybe it's not image, it's a request. We'll see. Yeah, it's a request. I'll show you which request it is. This is the one which it has failed, but this is the one. And actually there is a response in that. But sometimes it is showing no response. Response is there, it is bringing this part of the response. You see this thing. I'll show you here also. This automation or using Microsoft Code ADI or this ISTQB. So that thing is there on the page, right? No. Achha, why it's not coming in me? That desktop is not. I have ad blockers. Okay, I have ad blocker in my browser. So actually, this is bringing the ad. Okay, actually, you will see an ad coming here over here, which will be looking like this. So in your browser, if you open, you will get it. But I don't think you will be having ad blockers. So this is some like it's an ad which gets displayed on this web page. Okay, yeah, and because of that, it's there. And that's why it's not opening here, but it got captured in change. So, but that is not mandatory thing because it's not a related response. So if we wish, you can keep it or you can delete it.
So, sir,
But
how
this
to
is
block
the
this? How to block this ad in JMeter?
how to block what?
This ad in JMeter.
No, you do not have to block it. Ads are there in browser. We have ad blockers. We block
Correct,
in
yeah,
our browser.
you added a blocker in your browser, right? But if in JMeter, if we don't want this request, then how can we achieve?
They know it. The filters will be there. If they filter out, you are not understanding the concept. And this request is related to our application request only. Okay, you
Correct.
see the URL. So on this application, ads comes. Okay, if you try to open it in your website, try to open that, you'll see some ad will be coming. So it's
Yes, sir.
related to the application. Now it depends you want to keep it or you do not want to keep it. Okay, so where is the concept? This thing is coming blocking. I have ad blockers. You know, ad comes up on the website now, which is irritating. So in browser, that's why it's showing. It's not getting downloaded. That request. This is failing, and it's not going. And here also that ad is not coming. But try opening this in your browser. You will see that those ads will be there. Okay. So you can treat this as a part of request of that application, right? Or you cannot treat. But it brings some response. So I'll suggest just for understanding purpose, let us treat it. So now what we have to do, see, two register you cannot keep because transaction is only one, and transaction what we did was one. I close that. So transaction what we were doing is only one, right? Transaction is the user action. So user action what I did, I clicked on that new user register. So it should be always only. And now that has two requests. Okay, that has two requests. Here it is not coming. No, Mozilla Firefox it was coming little bit. Here that is not. It's getting filtered out by my browser. But yeah, so somewhere it was coming, right? So as I have shown you earlier also that a request can have a transaction can have one request, or a transaction can have two requests also, or multiple requests also, right? So if a transaction have multiple requests, and if they are in both, you see two times two names is there, it should not be like that. You have to make it one. So transaction name one, and this you should move it using Control X and put it here inside this, and this one you delete, right? So this is how things will work. Like home page, only one transaction and its request, one request. Then new user transaction, it has two requests. That should be inside that, right? So this is the proper view. Okay. So like here also, like we clicked on buy now in Amazon. So we have two requests generated, right? So these two requests will be going in the same transaction. You should be putting them in same transaction. Fine. Now, what you have observed here, when I was doing filtering, so irrelevant thing were there, but most of the embedded resources got filtered out. And irrelevant thing will also be filtered out somewhat, right? Somewhat. So now how that got filtered, right? And here also, if you see yesterday, so many CSS files we were seeing, or JS file were there, but now it's not there, right? So because this HTTP test script recorder, which we have used to the template, has filters in that. And where is that filter? This is the recorder, and if it's two tabs are there. So in the second tab, if you click, right, you see here filters are there. URL pattern to exclude. Here filters are there. You can here you can move them up and down like this. So all filters are there. So what I have done is for your reference, I have copied all those filters available in that. Right here, what we see here in this here. Okay. In this PPT. So these are all lines of filter available. Now, so that's why you see, like let us say we have two lines here. Do you see these two lines? These two lines are related to embedded resources. I'll show you in the next PPT. A little bit bigger. So any embedded resources are this extension only, right? CSA, GS, .gs, .gif, JPEG, PNG. So that is the reason all embedded resources got filtered out. But again, some embedded resources can come up. Like if you see .svg is one of the embedded resources. Okay, and here there is no filter for that. So you'll see svg file will be coming there. So that you have to manually filter out. But mostly embedded resources will be filtered out. Some embedded resources are like in wrong. Their name is wrong. Like there was a captcha.php that was a JPEG file, means image, and that also came up, right? So we deleted that man. Then so that is about embedded resources. That these two lines are there. So you can see, or here also I show it. It's there. Here. Okay, so like the two lines are there related to filtering of embedded resources. Okay, they have made. And others, other line that you see, they are from third party URLs. Like I just said, so JMeter people, what they have thought as per them, that in the system, in a normal people system, laptop, right? So common traffics will be from this common irrelevant traffic, right? Or background traffic. Traffic means the network, the request. Okay, will be from these sources like Windows, Firefox, right? You see. So if they will be occurring any request will be occurring with from this, right? All will be filtered. Okay. So this is how this filter works. But again, as I said, this is not 100% filtering, right? Even if you apply that, it works 60-70%, 60% you can say. But again, high possibilities that the filter irrelevant thing and maybe some of the embedded resources can come, right? Can come, and we have seen that also, because see, in our system many things are there, right? And they cannot give filters for everything. So what they have thought of, they have given the filters. For whatever filter is not there, they will the request will come. Like if you see this is a request from something HDL, right? Now here, do you see any entry of HDL? Right? No. So obviously it has to come, right? It has to come. So like that, okay? Or update Google API.com. So here any Google is there, Windows update is there, but that update Google API, no entry for that, right? So it will come, right? So no need to get confused. We have to just verify them and delete them. Simple. Now coming to the difference, like this HTTP test script recorder we added yesterday also, but today why especially through template we did, right? So if you add this recorder manually, like how we did yesterday, then if you go here, there will be no filters. Do you see any filter here? No. Only those filters are available in the HTTP test script recorder, which we get through template, and that too recording template only. Okay, only in this template they have given, right? So that is the reason we use this template. Otherwise, we could have added this 4 element manually also, na? Like how I was adding manually. But because of this filters only, we need filter at least somewhat. Let us say 95% of embedded resources getting filtered. That is good work, right? Who will keep on deleting those nodes, right? So that is the thing, right? So that is the reason, right? We use the template because direct adding HTTP test script recorder doesn't have this filters. So going forward, anything we'll be doing is first we will be using the template and then bringing the recording template, and then this 4 thing that I have shown you will be doing in that, right? And then we will start the record. And 3 elements on top that you get, we have to delete that, right? We do not keep them. Only purpose of using this template is this filter, nothing else. Otherwise, this we could add this all 4 elements manually also. Right? Now, next thing is this recording controller, right? Why we will not be using? So see, when suppose you are using recording controller, right? So what will happen? This all thing, they will be inside recording controller, right? In the normal behavior, they will be inside recording controller. Yeah, recording control. This is how the recording comes in recording control. But recording controller has a drawback. The drawback is this button. See, all clear all recorded sample. So accidentally, if you just click here, one click, and this all will be deleted. I'll show you. I have clicked here, all gone, right? Do you see all the transaction which were there got deleted, right? It got deleted. So that is the biggest drawback, right? If you have done some many hard work and you have done many things, and single click here, will delete them. So that's why going forward will not be using recording controller. We'll be using simple controller. Simple controller is very simple in nature. If you see, it has no settings at all. Okay. So it acts purely as a holder. Now, what is the meaning of holder? Means the things we keep inside, right? So these all things we are keeping inside. So we can minimize or we can maximize. So this minimizing is called expanding. No, it's called collapsing, and this is called expanding in JMeter term, JMeter technical term. This plus is there. You see here, plus it's called expand, and this is called collapse. So suppose I've selected this. If I click on expand, all will be expanded, and if I click on minus, all will be collapsed. Right. So it's called what minimizing. Simple for minimize or maximize, minimize, maximize, right? Or it's called expand and collapse in JMeter term. Right?
Hello.
So using this key symbol, we can always minimize and maximize.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, simple controller add on manually also, no?
Manually only we added. No?
No, now we are using for templates.
Now in template, you will not get simple controller. You have to add manually. I have shown that. Again, I'll show you.
Okay.
You will get recording controller only in template. Fine.
So you was telling that in simple controller it comes inside, but in that transaction controller it comes outside. So what was
Outside. No, I was telling here there was a recording controller, right, which will come by default, and whatever the transaction that we record, that goes under the recording controller. Okay, but that recording controller was having one drawback, because if you click there, all transaction inside that will be deleted. So that we will not be using. We'll be using
Okay.
simple control, and all the transaction will be storing in this because of this setting. Whenever we record, you see this target where all transaction you want to keep, right? So by default, here recording controller is there. Recording controller will not be using simple controller, will be using, and here we have to choose simple controller, and then next transaction, all the transaction will be kept inside simple controller.
okay?
So
Hello?
this is done.
But sir, what is the drawback of recording controller? Because of that, we are not using the recording controller and we are using sampler controller. So what we are going to achieve with the help of sampler controller?
They use as a holder. Means suppose this transaction we keep inside that, so it becomes easy to maximize, minimize, right? So that's why they both are used. Okay. So simple controller becomes more easy, more convenient, because here nothing is there which will hamper the script. But in recording controller, that setting was there, right, which I have explained. And if you click on that, it deletes all the transaction inside that, so which is the biggest drawback, right? So there is no extra stuff, only for holder they are used, so that we will be having so many transactions, not only, and it becomes easy to minimize, maximize, or to move. Suppose you want to move somewhere like that, it becomes easy. Okay, or some other script if you want to move, it becomes easy. Now next is certificate. So this is done. I'll just save it. Next certificate. Okay. Certificate stuff. So from next time in the script, right, all the irrelevant thing will not be keeping. All the embedded resources will not be keeping. Embedded resources are this extension, right? Only the request or main request, right? A transaction can have one request or multiple requests. We will be keeping that. Okay, and the transaction. Next, the certificate. Certificate. Yeah. So see, in for this we have to go in the bin directory. This is JMeter bin directory. Okay. In JMeter bin directory, you will see two files: temporary root ca.crt, root ca.user. You see these two files, and one file will be downside here, proxy server.jks. Okay, so proxy server.jk is one file here, and these two files. This both so these three files are related to certificate, right? And initially they will not be there inside JMeter. Whenever we download and we open the JMeter, right? Initially these three files will not be there. These three files gets generated. I'll just delete them. These three files gets generated when we start the recording button. So first time, initially they will not be there, and when first time, suppose you are using your JMeter, correct? Let me again do that. Everything we do not need. As you see here, recording controller will come. We do not need that. We'll use simple controller. This is HTTP test script recorder, view result tree. Here target. Okay, all those things we'll do later on. Not required for now. So I'll tell you. So first time whenever you open JMeter and when you first time do the when you first time click on start, right, in the recording, then they gets generated. By default they will not be there. So I'll show you. Just focus around here, right? And also focus the time. This is the time. I'll show you those three files getting created. And let me click on start. So it's going to define the target video. Okay. From here, let us choose. Now click on start. So if you see this message came and stop. Now okay, so now if I scroll down, do you see this three file came? And you see the date and time. So ignore this one. This is coming from here. Here, you don't have to focus on that. These three files: proxy server.js, rootca.crt, and rootca.user. They just got generated, right? So this is what the certificate related files. And in that, the important one, these three files should be there, but the important one is this middle. So it will first time whenever you will be using JMeter and whenever you will be clicking on a start, again I'll show you, a message comes, see, start, and then this message comes, which says that it says the same thing, right, or which I'm going to teach you now, but that message is related to that certificate. That's it. And this will if you click OK, it's fine, or it will vanish in 5 seconds. Automatically, see, it will vanish, and this pop-up will come where we give the transaction names, right? So let us stop. So this is when it gets generated. Now what we have to do is the main one, right? This main file, we have to upload that in a browser. We have to upload that in browser. So how to upload that we will see. So first I'll show you using Google Chrome. So, like same way, we have to go in settings and wait, I'll be having my old certificate. So delete that. I'll show you fresh because old certificates were there, so I deleted. I'll show you how to delete also. Fine. So what we have to do is open the browser, right? And again, settings, three dots. We have to go to the settings here. Then here type CERT, simple. Four letter you have to type CERT, CERT, okay? And then this will be highlighted, security. Click on that security and just scroll down. Here it will come, manage certificate. Right? This I'm showing in Google Chrome. Now click on this and then you'll see three options here. You have to go here, manage one, right? Manage, click on this, and then this pop-up will come. Okay. So this pop-up, so we have to click on this middle one, trusted root, right? So click on this. Now in this, we have to import. Now how to import is here import button is. So just click on that, then next, and then we have to navigate where that is there. So it is there in our C drive and JMeter bin directly, right? So we have to go there. Drive, JMeter bin directory, and automatically you'll see it will be showing that. It will be showing CRT, Apache root.crt. You have to open that, select that and open, and then do next, and then again next, and then finish. This message will come, security message. Click on yes. Do you want to install? Yes. And then OK will come, like import has been successful. And you can see that over here. So once this is imported in the browser, what you have to do is, remember, you have to compulsorily close both JMeter and browser. Okay. You have to compulsorily close the browser and the JMeter and start them both. Okay. Like you can restart. So close the Google Chrome, close the JMeter as well. And now first just a second. Yeah. So what this is? Okay. So we will start the JMeter first. Then parallel. Okay, let it open. We'll go to template, recording template. Yeah, three things we do not need: thread groups and simple controller. View result HTTP test script order, right? Enable that, and here choose the target as simple This is fine. This one we have to change. From here we have to choose prefix and unchecking. So this 4 selection always. And then here, when if you are doing the recording, if you want to save that recording log, you can give that file. Otherwise, generally we give, right? For now, not required. And you can also save this JMX file using save, right? So I'm not doing that because I could just show the things. Now open the browser. So Google Chrome, in which we uh, install the certificate, right? Now set up the proxy. Proxy is important again. So proxy is always important. So certificate is now installed, right? Now we started the browser and we started the JMeter, and we made the these 5 changes that is initially needed in JMeter. Now and proxy server setup, right, which is easy, safe. Now what we will do, I will start incognito mode, and let us start. So I'll do 2 recording from Flipkart and 2 recording from Google, Amazon, right? So now again click OK, and let us say T01 now, just to show you like that they are getting recorded or not. So Flipkart FLK FLKPT Flipkart homepage, just like that. Short form I'm giving, okay, not full form homepage. And let us put here www.flipkart.com. Same problem, but some mistake then I have done. Okay, it came, but finally, yesterday that was not came. There will be some problem in my laptop, right? Because I have those so many JMeter. Here you see 1 JMeter, 2 JMeter, 3 JMeter, 4 JMeter. So some conflict happens. Okay, so do not worry about that. I have so many batches going on, so that's all. So for every batch, I have different channels. So ignore that, right? So you see, it came, right? Yesterday, this much was also not open. Today it came, right? Now one more transaction we can do. Let us say T02, something like search laptop or whatever. Search laptop, right? And you can click on your laptop and search it. Hit enter. And we all get the laptop, right? And then next transaction, again, if you wish, let the page fully loaded. See, page is still loading. You see, it's revolving like this. It means that page is still loading. So we should always let the page to be full. Okay, fine. So yeah, now it's finished. Now this, right, you see laptop. So whether it got recorded or not, I'll show you. Do not worry. And next transaction you can do is you can put T03 and click any one of the laptop, right? So fine, I'm not going to do that. The purpose was to show you, right, that whether it's happening or not. Now let us go and for now let me just stop it. Let us go and see JMeter. So here you can see anything. But main thing we can come here and check. So this is irrelevant thing, right? I just said on Flipkart and Amazon, these are the real live application. So you'll get this many thing irrelevant here. So this is Flipkart. So you see here, right? The request, the main request, and then below that all are irrelevant stuff. So that we can remove from here to here, not before. Then search laptop, right? So search laptop. This was a request, search laptops. So we'll see that. Right? which is that here. Here is that request. Now I'll show you. First, let me remove all other things. Which is still here, so many irrelevant things. And this all also not. So home page, right? And then we have source laptop. You can see the query. Here, search and then Q laptop search Flipkart. It's there, right? Like that. So that is the request. Or we can see that in recording log as well. So this is 3, this is 131, right? See, whenever we will be doing recording, right? The JMeter will be putting a number in that, right? So that it becomes easy to recognize this request in this recording log, because this recording log is so big. See, so big. So how we will recognize it? So suppose I want to go to 3. So it's 3, right? Directly using number, I'll recognize. This is the request. And this is the response, right? It has failed for some reason, I think. Okay, no need to worry about that. We had a got a response, and if you want to verify the response as a beginner, you can choose HTML mode. It's not parsing. Fine. For many website, it doesn't work. We have a response which is in text form. All big responses. And then next one is 131. Okay. Yeah. So let us go to 131. Yeah. See the URL. This is the URL, right? So this was the URL, right? And then we have this response. Right? This is just a recording log, right? But now this transaction, if you have to test, we have to run that. This is just for our little bit. Wait, let me finish. So a little bit, if you see that response, it will not fully rendered, but do you see somewhat it has rendered, right? And that is the response, correct? We see here, SR Aspire 3, they are there on that page, correct? SR Aspire 3, SR Aspire 3, you can see that. But always response comes in code form, right? But they are there, right? You see there. So it got recorded, right? So our purpose is solved, right? Now we have the URL. The same thing if you want the JMeter to do that. Hey, launch the send the request for Flipkart and try to search the laptop, right? And do this for one user, do this for 100 users, right? We could have clicked one of the request also to click on one of the laptop. So that was additional thing. But this is how, right? So now this request will be fired for one user, 100 user. You know, right? How to fire? We have done yesterday. So like that, this happens. So we successfully recorded Flipkart. Now I'll show you for Amazon only. But before that, what is the query? What you were asking? Someone was asking something.
Yeah. Hello.
Still.
The number of responses is came, right? Actually, we are doing only 2 requests. 10 same server. So response is a lot of is came.
Yes.
Number of responses. So how can I find out that related to these 2 requests? Homepage and laptop.
How can you find? So that for that you have to watch previous videos. You joined yesterday, no? I told you that all these things are covered. But just a second, I'll quick guide. I'll give you to see. You have to go to inspect a network tab, right? And suppose more detail that is covered in those videos, so you have to watch that. Yesterday also you asked this question and I said the same thing. Suppose Flipkart, right, like this. So if we click on this, which are proxies in it. Okay, wait, or I could have shown Mozilla Fire. Mozilla Firefox proxy works different. First thing, how you can find it, right, as a beginner. So you will see the URL over here. Here it was coming. I have shown just now. I was showing. I was matching also. Correct. So you will see over here. So this is the request URL, right, for home page, and that you can see in network tab as well. This is the. It will be having a type called initiator called document type called HTML. You'll see the data also high, right? And when you click that, you will observe the URL here, which will be reflecting this URL, and then you will be having response. When you click on response, this is the response. And but this is the response in rendered form. When we click on this raw button, you see raw. So this is the code. This is our responses. So this is how we identify. Now let us say one more transaction. Suppose we did what I did was search laptop. So again the same thing I'll do, laptop. So let me first clear this and then hit the enter button. So when I hit that enter button, see it's showing you have to just scroll up and on top only it's showing. It's matching as well here. Do you see that? Right? You can click that and you can go to the headers tab and you can see here the URL. Right? And I just told the type. See the type is document initiator document type HTML. Right? It will be having huge size compared to all this, right? Because that is the main request, right? And the payload is huge. Response because this is the response which gets measured in data. And when we click on that, right, you see the response. See this response, right? Which is rendered. But if you click on raw, this is the code. Got it? So this same thing we have just seen in JMeter. This is the code, and just for understanding purpose, if you rendered, you see it's coming like this. So this recording log, we just keep it for enhancement purpose. Now, what is enhancement? We'll see later on.
Okay,
But
yeah.
main thing, you see, the request is here, right? Its request header is here. Then same way, search request is here. The search transaction, its header is hidden. Right? And now, if you want, you can run. And let me just run this. So we can run them. So this is home page of Flipkart, right? Request went, response came.
Sir?
You can see this response. Wait, let me finish this part. Wait, just. And then same way, search, right? So this is searching the laptop, you see, and this is the response. And if you want to again check it for understanding purpose, you can change to HTML mode. And you see, same page is coming on, right? Same page. And this is same thing. This is the what we do for one user. This is one user, and then this will be doing for multiple users. Right? So basic thing is we need the request, right? So many times I'm saying we need the request because at the end of the day, request is what a user is sending. So suppose a user is doing anything here, any user business transaction he does. So every business transaction we will be having transaction. and each transaction have requests, right? So we know we need those requests, correct? So that's why we capture them, because if you go and manually build this request, it is very time taking. So and it's not feasible also. So we record it. We capture all the requests of all the transaction of the business scenario on which we'll be working, correct? Because at the end of day, we are sending the request money, and this is the performance test. Okay, yes.
Sir, that P01 underscore Flipkart underscore homepage is
Hmm.
transaction, and
That is transaction.
and homepage underscore 3 is request, right?
Is request, yes, which is
Okay.
inside
So
this
sir,
transaction.
okay. So sir, every transaction has only one request,
It
or
depends.
it can
It
be
can
a
have one or
multiple.
two, multiple. It can have multiple. Just now we have seen in Adaptin, or in previous video, if you watch, I've shown for Amazon, when we click on buy now, we get 2 requests. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Minimum it will be having one. It can have multiple, but if it has a multiple, we have to keep like that. So like how just now for Adaptin I've shown, right? Just now we have seen for Adaptin. Adaptin that new user transaction was having this register.php and index.html. So these two related requests of this transaction we have kept in this thing, like, right? Now, fine. So quickly, what I'll do, let me quickly. We are already very late. Irrelevant things. So quickly, I will do what? Wait, we will see. So Mozilla Firefox, you got the idea, right? Importing the certificate, not Mozilla, Google Chrome, correct? Now we will immediately go and do in Mozilla Firefox, and we'll see there how to do. So this is Mozilla Firefox. Let me first remove my old certificate. I have old certificates over there. Fine. So this is Mozilla Firefox. Now same way, just go to 3 lines here and go to settings, and here type CERT, same CERT, and it will come view certificate, right? Then this pop-up will directly come over. Okay. Then you see import, click on import, and then go to wherever your JMeter is. Suppose C drive JMeter, right? JMeter. So see why in Google Chrome that problem came initially, because I imported the certificate from JMeter CR, and JMeter which I am recording, this one is evening by JMeter. So I have multiple JMeters there. So that's why I said some confusion can happen. I was using some other JMeter. Otherwise, no problem will come at all. So I'll show you here. You got this. I should have taken the certificate from my this JMeter. I have so many JMeter, so this confusion happens. Do not worry. You people should just follow the, because you people will be having only one JMeter, right? So we have wherever you have JMeter at C drive and bin directory, and we have this .crt file. You see, click on open, and then here it will ask you have to put check mark in both, and then click on OK, and you will see it's added. Very simple. And then OK, simple click OK. And then what you have to do is you have to close the browser, and if JMeter is also open, you have to close that as well, and then freshly start the browser. So let us firstly start the browser, and parallelly let us start the JMeter. So it's called restarting. Now, same thing here also. Fine. So this much done here. Now, Mozilla Firefox, we have to set the proxy. I'm going to show, we have done the certificate import in Mozilla Firefox and set up the proxy. Proxy is always needed for recording. Right? Certificate is just one-time activity we have to do to avoid that problem. Now, a new private window. Okay. Now click on start here. So same, I'll show you two. First one again from here also I'll show you Flipkart. And first let me show you using Amazon, right? Because there we didn't open the Amazon. So here I'll open T01 was Amazon homepage. Okay. And you see directly Amazon will open up. I think there will be no problem this time. Last time I did a mistake from my side. Little slow it will be there because traffic is routed. This is slowness, but that is not a point of concern. You see, came no problem at all, right? It came. Right. Now, just one more transaction I'll do. Let us say clicking on washing machine or whatever. So T02. Let suppose washing machine WM, short form I have given washing machine. And let us click on washing machine. So see, proper it's coming, the request, and we have proper response coming. No problem at all, right? Do you see any problem? No problem. Now, immediately I'll show you for Flipkart here as well. So let me change it. T01 FLK. See, we should not mix like this, that we are recording Flipkart, we are recording Amazon, not like that. But just to show you, I'm doing that, right? Because it's all different applications. Flipkart.com. So see, it came, right? No problem. And here also, suppose 02, one more transaction we can do. Like mobile or whatever, mobile setup. Or search mobile. Type here mobile and do the search. So see, let the page fully loaded and then only you stop. So you see this page also came, no problem with this guy. Let us stop. Can close this. Now come in. So here all the recording logs are seen, and here those transactions are there. So again, many things, irrelevant thing will be there. We will not focus on that. We'll just capture our, just see our request. This is the Amazon homepage request. Other thing not required. Altogether. From here to delete all of them. Same here also. It's from Amazon, but this request we do not need. We just need that request which is related to the transaction that we have. All are auto. Now select washing machine. So there is one request. Well, select. Should I close that link or it was easy to identify? Here do you see anything? What is? Wait, I will find that. So many other. Do not worry. We'll do what? Just remove the proxy. We clicked on washing machine. So this is the request for washing machine. So here is the request. We got the on washing. So this is the request. It's a little bit complex. Right? So you have to just find this where it is. Yeah. BB and something there. It was somewhere I have seen. Or directly is go to recording log. Let us try to find that BB dot share. Yeah, it's all are highlighted. So I think it's 335. Oh, 335. 335. Okay. 335. This is the request. You can see. You can see this. Right. And here is the response also. This is the response where washing machine. That page came and has been captured. I try to render it. It will take time because you see JMeter is slow. Why it is slow? That also will be. I'll be explaining. Very much slow. It's hanged. Almost it has hanged. You see, it has rendered. So do you see the home all washing machine got loaded, right? So that request is 335. So you can come here and search. See the 335. Apart from that, all this thing we do not need. Now, sometime do you see that whenever I'm moving here and there, JMeter is getting hanged or it is getting slow, right? So there is reason for that. We will see that. This is the request, right? So this was home page, and this is Amazon. Likewise, we have for Flipkart as well. So same way you can find for Flipkart. I'm not going to find it. So this is the home page of Flipkart. This whole thing is irrelevant from here to here. So first mobile. So this is the first mobile request of Flipkart is easy. So you see, we got it recorded, right? This is how the problem will be fixed if we import the certificate, right? Now, one thing, do you see here, I was switching here and there and JMeter was getting hanged. You see, suppose I'm clicking here, it's hanged. Or if I'm going somewhere else, it is becoming slow, right? So that is because of memory issue. You have to increase the JMeter memory, and we'll be talking about that this in future session, right? So that time, if I'll be saying that JMeter hangs, so remember this. This is called hang. Like suppose I'm going from here to suppose I'm clicking here 281. See, it's taking time, right? It's taking time. It's not getting easily clicked or like that. So we have to increase the memory and other things. So we'll see that. So this covers the certificate solution. Now in that one more topic is there, but I'll cover that on Monday. Why? Because now time is over. That is called regenerating. Regenerating
Hello.
means suppose yes. Just a second.
Yeah.
So regenerating means that what happens is that certificate has an expiry time of 7 days. Suppose if you click .crt file, so you see here 7 days, 13 June to 20 June. We can increase the time. I'll tell you how to increase the time also. But understand, suppose you have imported this certificate. So only for 7 days it will work, right? And again after 7 days, it is going to, again you will face same problem, right? Or sometime what happened that you have imported the certificate, but still it doesn't work. So we have to re-import, means we have to freshly generate the new certificate. Okay, those three files we have seen, this proxy server, this, we have to regenerate, means delete the old one and regenerate. And that new one we have to import in the browser. So that is the whole process. So that I'll be showing, right? And so going forward from Monday, right, then we will be talking about so recording will be covered, right? Then we will have a walkthrough of JMeter directory, right? Where we'll be talking about the all beans folders here, what these files are, right? So that is a walkthrough of JMeter directory. Then a small discussion on plugins, right? How to install plugin, and then we'll start end-to-end recording. Okay? Means taking a scenario like product booking, user registration, and properly following all the steps which is needed. Okay, to you see, so many steps are there to fully prepare a script. Okay, it's not that easy, which we have seen. This is just a recording part. After recording, enhancement start. Enhancement has this many steps. This many steps till here, till there. You have to follow correlation, parameterization. Okay, other topics are not here. That is in different PPT. So this is what. Right? So this is how we will go ahead. Fine. So what is the question?
So we installed JMeter root certificate, right?
Hmm.
So without we to do the recording, any face the issue.
Without using that, you will face this.
Sorry.
Yeah, without using that, if you will not use that, you will face the issue.
Okay. So what issue I am facing?
Same, the website will not open up. Right? Yesterday I saw, right? I opened the Flipkart or Amazon, it was not opening. Remember?
Okay. Okay.
So that is.
So one more thing,
Pages
and
pages will not open. All this HTTPS website, the page will not open up if you do not use the certificate, and you get a problem error like this. I'll not be able to open the page. Then how will proceed ahead, right?
yes.
Yeah. What is the other thing?
So yesterday I installed the JMeter. I and open two things, right? One non-GUI mode and one is GUI mode. So I opened the GUI mode and the non-GUI mode not open. I facing some issue.
What is it?
So I don't know actually what I'm getting. So give me 1 minute. I'll share the screen.
Okay.
Hello, visible, right?
Which
You told me right, like 3D. System cannot find the paths you said. This error I'm getting.
I do not see that that part. Only Teams, the browser. I'm seeing that. While sharing, click on screen. When you click on share now, screen option will be there. First option.
Yeah.
Minimize this browser. Minimize your browser. I think you are using web version of Teams. That's why this is coming.
Now,
Install the Teams. Now also nothing is coming. For others, anything coming? You people also see the same thing, right? What I
Yeah, same issue.
Yes,
I think
well,
you have to select the complete screen on doing share screen.
First option. Click on screen.
Not the second or
No,
third
he's using web version.
yeah.
entire screen option you have to select.
He's using web version, so that is that's why.
In
So here
web
not
also it comes.
While doing screen share, you have to select entire screen option.
Oh, I'll share. I'll click on the share screen sharing
You
option.
can share the screenshot in the chat also if you can't do the screen share.
Okay.
and Manoj, one more thing. So, did you select which one, jar file or batch file?
Batch file. Okay. Fine. So you ping me in WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Next, your issue got resolved. Use
Which one, Valla?
yesterday you were talking lag and other thing. Have you checked that?
No. Just I wanted to understand one thing that yeah, because we are when we are doing, say obviously the response time will be more on the from the JMeter side, right? Because we are
No,
doing the
it's not
performance
more.
somehow somehow not so much more, but at least because we are when we are doing the network tab performance engineering, then we are getting suppose 200 millisecond, but when doing with the JMeter, we got 400, 500. So yeah, that is expected behavior, right?
Who have told you this?
No, actually, when we are in the practice, that time only we have done. We observe
Where?
in the projects only.
Project. Okay. Inside company.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Let's see.
Okay. And one more thing I wanted to ask, but I think you will be covered in the future session. See, controller you will be covered deeply, right? Because when you are teaching today, it's simple controller. So you will teach in depth in future, right?
Simple controller. What do you learn
No,
here? I
not
think
about
it's
a simple controller because we are using
others.
for
Yeah.
for
Yes.
others.
Go and check course content. See here. We will run for 5 future. Infinite loop. Flipkart. Okay.
Okay. Okay, bro. Thank you. We'll meet on next Monday. Happy weekend.
No, but understand this. No?
Yeah, yeah. No, actually, I'm not able to hear from your
Oh,
side. Yeah.
not able to see my screen.
No, now it's loading. Yeah, now it's.
Hmm. Wait, for only one user I'll run. Then we'll understand. So, in aggregate report, suppose I have run CMS so many times. Okay. Now, do you see the response time here?
Yeah, 602.
Hmm?
Yes, yes. Average response time, right?
Anyone? 1995.
Yes, yes.
So how it is more here? Less than 1 second.
No, we are comparing about the average, not 1995, right?
Then what you'll cover? Minimum also. Minimum, you see how much is minimum.
Yeah, minimum that, yes, 229. But when we are
Then
using for the multiple users, then we are considering average.
no, forget about average and what you asked, right? That it's always more in from browser. So
In,
whether how it's
yes,
more, you see here. Is it more
it
or
depends
less?
on the, that is minimum is the less only.
Even average is 90 percentile is less. Average is also less. Median all are around almost 0.56 seconds. In a browser, it will take almost 1 second. See. How much it took?
It's
1.1
1.14.
here. None of the value. Even the maximum is not more than that.
Hmm. Okay.
Not only for this, for Amazon also I'll show you. Amazon, okay. Fine. Let us stop. Um, with okay here 964. Okay. 964 means very close to 1 second. So we
Yes,
have
yes.
same here. Average also less than that, or this is almost or minimum, you see all value. So where it is
No.
increasing, right? So whoever
Yes.
is saying you that is wrong, ask him to talk with me.
But you are not free all the time now.
That is fine, but you got the idea. Your doubt is clear, no?
Yes, yes.
It will always be less than the browser. Can never be more. Or somewhat very close to the browser.
Very
JMeter
clear.
always works on network tab. Your response time will be more less than browser. It should be more less, or it must have to. Fine. Okay, so whoever have all have left, other who have not paid the fees, please pay it. And from Monday, the session is closed. Right. Have a great day.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.